Hello everyone, we're here in DaVinci Resolve. We're going to do some work with the magic mask, and we're going to put something flying through the sky and have it animated behind the buildings using the magic mask in the color page. This is only possible with the studio version. It will not work with the free version, but if that's all you have, I suggest watching this tutorial anyhow. You may want to get the studio version if you like what you see. I have done a tutorial very similar to this on a still. This is the video. On the still, I did two parts. In the color page, we did a magic masking to get the airplane to fly behind the buildings. And then in Fusion, I added a moon to the scene. This is all done in the color page here. I will put the picture of the item that is going to be flying through the screen in the description below if you want to upload it to use for this tutorial. And for those of you that don't know me, I have to use this on-screen keyboard due to health reasons. And with that said, we'll get started. We have to make a copy of this clip. First, I'll show you how wide of a pan it has to it. So there's a lot going on here. To make the copy, hold the Alt key on the keyboard. Drag your copy up to track 3. Leave track 2 open. Disable track 1. Down to the color page. By now, most of you probably already know all these controls, but I'm going to give a quick rundown anyhow. Got to make sure this magic mask is selected. Over here, you have object masking or person's mask. We have objects, so we're going to leave it where it's at. Down here, we have a plus picker and a minus picker. The plus picker is for where you want to mask. The minus picker is for where you don't. Here we have an inverted mask. If you want to invert it, which I'll display. Here we have a mask overlay. That shows where you are masked in the color of red, which I will display as well. Over here you got track forward, track backward, track forward and backward, which is what we're going to do because we're going to start right in the middle of this timeline. Because we want to get tracking all the way to left and the right where we can't see. You want to make sure the qualifier here is selected. If it isn't, click in that little drop down arrow, go down to qualifier and select it. Tracking, you have faster and better. If you have good enough hardware in your computer, and better will work, I suggest using it because it does come out better. If not, try faster. Now with the plus tool here selected, Okay, that should do. Now we'll toggle on the mask overlay and everything will be red where it's masked. Looks like we have a little bit bleeding through here. Now we'll grab the negative. Okay, now we'll track it. Okay, we have a green check arrow indicating it's a good track. And it looked good. Now we'll go up to the node area and right click. Go down to add alpha output. It'll create this little blue dot. You want to connect it to the square one. Like that. Then go back up in the edit page. And right now with track 1 turned off, you can see how everything's masked. We'll turn track 1 back on. And then we're going to bring down our picture of what we're going to have flying through there. As you see, you don't see anything right now, hardly. So with that selected, track 2, I'm going to go up in the inspector and raise it up. And we have a UFO. I figured why not? Everybody's seeing them, so I figured we'll put one in a tutorial. Have a little fun with it. Okay, now we got to size it with the zoom X. The position X will move it left and right. We want to check that now and make sure the mask came out okay. I think that looks pretty good. Since spaceships are all different sizes, we'll leave this one on a little bit on the large side so we can see it. Right here, it's going behind this cloud though, so we're gonna fix that right now. With the negative or the minus picker, draw a little line there and that should do it. Okay. Now you want to make sure your playhead is at frame 0. Take your position X, move it all the way off the screen. Like that. Keyframe the position. And the zoom, just in case we want to make it go up at an angle. Bring your playhead to the end of your timeline. And then bring the UFO all the way across the screen. I'm actually going to lower it a little bit. Okay, cache is rendered. We'll play it and see what it looks like. One more time, it'll be in full screen. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Did I just hear the thing?